What are your intentions? What is it that you want out of your life? Where do you want to go with your life and your dreams? Intention is about figuring that out. Now, there is a wide variety of people here today. Where are my friends from Notre Dame High School? Go ahead, give me a woo-woo or something. Go ahead. I love these kids. They are my favorite kids in the Merrimack College. Several of them have worked at the Eagle Tribune. If you don't know about Notre Dame High School, they are a tremendous group of kids who work very hard and go to school. And last year's graduating class, 100% of them went on to college. Nice. Yeah. If you ever want to get some of their personal life stories, some of them really do it the hard way. So they're wonderful kids. We're blessed to know them because they just live with intention and they dream. The question we'll have to ask ourselves, what are your goals? What do you want to do with your life? It doesn't matter if you are a Notre Dame High School student or you're sitting here in your 60s. What do you want to do tomorrow? You want a new job? You want to know how to play the guitar? What is it that you want to do? What are your goals? Next, can you think big and can you dream big? Because that's why I love studying people like Walt Disney and Kevin Clash or Jim Henson. Because they dream big and they do big. And I use a lot of sports analogies, but today I decided to go a different direction. Because we know that sports figures dream big, think big, and accomplish big things, but there's more to the world out there. And Chris Holby, my friend here at Merrimack College, I'm amazed in the short time that he's been here, how big he dreams of what's happening to this campus. In fact, we filled this auditorium today, so now Chris has given me a new challenge. Next, I have to fill that field house next door. So John, hope you're going to be ready to come back sometime soon. Fill that field house for us. When you dream big, you have to remember one thing. You were a child. You were allowed to get chalk on your hand at one point. And then someone said, stop doing that. You're acting like a kid. Okay? I love telling my daughter, you know, you're acting like a 9-year-old. She's got a great sense of humor. And she laughs. That's her job. But I want her to act like a 9-year-old or think like a 9-year-old for the rest of her life. Because somewhere along the line, someone comes to us and says, stop getting your hands dirty, stop playing with paint, stop coloring with crayons. When you come back here in January, you hear Sir Ken Robinson talk about creativity and that intention. You're going to realize that we have to change our educational system from the bottom to the top. Because we need to keep creativity in our lives. So, you know, next summer, when it's a nice day, go to the store, go to Kmart, Walmart, grab yourself some chalk and sit on your driveway and color. And your neighbors might talk, but I'm just telling you. I do it with my daughter from time to time. It's a lot of fun. The road to your intention, the road to your dream is yours to pave. It's entirely up to you to set those goals and to have those intentions. Nobody else. Nobody else. Here are the great things about intention, the things that I love about having an intention. When you have intention, your eyes are opened up. You start looking and seeing things that you never would have thought of before. If you have the intention to play the guitar, suddenly guitars pop up everywhere. You see guitar shops where you never saw them before. One analogy I made the other night to our young leadership group up in New Hampshire Hike is if you buy a red car, what tends to happen? You start seeing what? Other red cars. That's intention. That's intention. The other thing that happens with intention is attraction. And John talks a lot about this. When we have intention, things start coming our way. Opportunities blossom and grow. Intention's a fabulous thing because it makes other things happen. So keep your eyes open. Expect you're going to attract things. The other thing is keep your antenna up and keep it high. Because when you do and if you do, you're going to find some marvelous things happen. You're going to see a world open up around you simply by having an intention, having a goal, setting yourself forward, keeping moving forward, opening up new doors, leading you down new paths. 15 years, maybe a little bit more. I've only met him once. before today. And that encounter lasted about 30 seconds. He was on a book tour. But it has been my dream to bring him to the Merrimack Valley as the kickoff speaker for the series. John has mentored me every month for about 45 minutes every month for the last 15 years. And it's only the second time I'm meeting him. Because he does a fabulous thing called the Maximum Impact series. I get a CD, and now I can download it onto my iPhone, of his monthly mentoring series. And I've learned more from this man, more about this man. I was just telling him this morning, it's kind of creepy. I know his assistant, I know his staff, I know what he likes and doesn't like. I feel like a stalker. It's kind of weird. But he's my mentor. And I've learned a tremendous amount from him. I made that jump from being a manager to being a leader because of what John has taught me over the years. If you don't know everything about John, let me just tell you that he is a very accomplished author. Has sold millions of books. This is the Bible of leadership as far as I'm concerned. It's just been re-released. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. It's been a runaway bestseller, printed in many languages around the world. A recent book, The 5 Levels of Leadership, is just a fabulous book on the foundation of leadership up to becoming that best possible leader that you can be. And then I'm most excited that we are getting here today when this book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, has been on the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal bestsellers list for the last 3 weeks. So let's give John a hand for that. What's amazing about John is he's sitting here in the audience because he's that kind of guy. He's truly an amazing speaker, an amazing gentleman. I'd like to introduce to you my mentor, John Maxwell.